We're standing inside Legacy Park in the historic West Side community. Enshrined in the monuments inside of this park are the men and women who laid the foundation upon which this community now stands. We honor them for their commitment to activism, philanthropy, business development, education, law and justice, artistic and cultural contributions, just to name a few. This June, we welcome a new class into this park, but before that special day comes, we're taking time to highlight a group that hasn't quite made it into the park, but the city of Las Vegas recognized earlier this year during Black History Month. They're Trailblazers. We'll introduce them to you each month as we prepare for the Legacy Park ceremony this summer. Here's to the Trailblazers. The city of Las Vegas celebrates trailblazers in our community. Congratulations to Dr. Keith Rogers, the Vice President for Student Affairs at UNLV. He's the 2024 Tyrone Thompson Emerging Leader Awardee. How does it feel to be honored as a trailblazer?
You know, it's a lot of mixed emotions, mainly because of the namesake of the award, Tyrone Thompson, and he and I were good friends. I knew Tyrone before he became assemblyman, and we worked on a lot of projects around both of our combined passions around education and around homelessness. He was a person who was passionate about the work, and he wasn't afraid to put himself out there and to voice what that vision was and to mobilize people around that vision. Of all the different accolades that I've received, this is one that really resonates deeply with me.
Speaking of that shared appreciation for education, how did education shape you?
Being a first-generation low-income student, grew up in the Midwest, where I sit, I never even thought college was possible. But to go on to get an MBA and then later go on to get a doctorate degree, I never even dreamed that big. But it was because people sold into me. And one of my mentors, this quote that he had at the bottom of, his email, and it said, we're only as great as the doors we open for others. And that lives with me and within me.
How do you apply that mantra to your students at UNLV? What do you strive to do each day?
To be able to help each and every student be able to be successful, and to make sure that students feel seen, because I know how challenging it can be for students who are first generation or low income. You may not have been blessed to surround yourselves or to be able to rub shoulders and have access to people who have done the things that you're dreaming and daring to do. And I try to make sure to continue to sow and light that flame in them and to keep it lit so that they don't get discouraged in those moments of challenge and think that they do not have the necessary capacity within, or to allow themselves to be vulnerable enough to let others help them along the way. It's always about grooming the next leader. And I'm always thinking about who can I sow into and groom to take my place. Let the young people know that they can fill these seats and go beyond what we've gone through. Nothing makes us prouder than to see them successful.